welcome to a special spring break edition of the Union Chronicle, coming to you from the Vinyl Pub in the basement of the List home on a snowy, snowy day, first day of spring. Well, lots to talk about today. I'm sure everybody has heard the news that the governor ordered all schools closed until at least April 17th. And if you're following the news from the legislature, the conditions in the stock market are going to have some pretty drastic implications for the Colorado state budget. So we are bracing ourselves for a significant increase in the BS factor. That's going to hurt. But we do have the 4A money, and by law there can be no touching that. The 4A money is still going to go to salaries. A little bit more state level news. Of course, CEA has been forced to change how delegate assembly will operate. So if you are, we've got a lot of delegates this year. If you're one of those delegates, stay tuned for an email from me that will give you how we're going to do delegate assembly this year. It will be virtual. We still hope to have it happen on Saturday, April 25th. Those of you who are new delegates might want to team up with somebody who's been to delegate assembly before that can tell you what's going on, even though it's going on in an online fashion. News from Hooters School District. It's about a little after noon right now, and I haven't seen it yet, but please look for an email from the district. They'll be doing email updates on Thursdays and Mondays, and today should contain some very important information, especially regarding how curriculum will change next week as we move to not in-person instruction. I've been in contact with the IR group, the Issues Resolution Group, and we are talking about all kinds of things, negotiations, of course. We're talking about evaluations and how your evaluation can be wrapped up electronically with your principal. And like I said, waiting to hear how we will do curriculum. But I've been getting some questions about, do I have to spend my last day of spring break getting ready, learning how to teach in a new way? And the answer is, we know it's going to be different. Dr. Smizer's been very clear that this is not going to be PSD as usual. There will be a lot of resources available at the state level and at the local level to get this online version of education taken care of. So my job as your PEA president changes pretty dramatically for this last quarter. And my number one job, I believe, is to get your questions answered. So please reply to this email with any questions that you've got. The district, Vicki Thompson calls me and says, so what questions are people asking? And I'm sending her the ones that I'm getting. But let me get you answers that are accurate and speedy to questions that things that you're wondering about. We have an association rep meeting scheduled for March 30th. That, of course, will be canceled. Look for some emails regarding, there's some really crucial information we needed to get out to you at that meeting regarding the National Board Teacher Certification Cohort that we're getting started, and getting folks signed up for their complimentary life insurance from NEA member benefits, among other things. So look for some more information about that. If you are taking a TAL class, it looks like Jill Connell has got you all squared away. Make sure you get your last assignment in to Casey Kilpatrick at CEA and get those TAL credits sealed up. So I can tell you, I really want you to enjoy the rest of your break. We are sort of on duty beginning on Monday, a strange new kind of duty. We don't know what it looks like yet, but that relates to your pay. I think you can count on being paid throughout the remainder of this year, but just know that we are on duty and we do owe services to Poudre School District, not knowing what those services will look like. But that's what I have for you here. The best thing I can tell you to do is to turn off the news and turn on a record.